Hey, this is Rose Buckley, US Inspect Social Media Marketing Manager, and I am here for the second video on LinkedIn. If you watched the first one, you know that we talked about how to go about creating your profile and simple things as far as LinkedIn goes. But I wanted to do a second video showing you the next level things. So now that you have created your full profile, you have continued to grow your network by inviting new people into your network, and you're putting content out there minimum 3 to 4 times a week, then you're already doing everything that you need to do, but now we can take it up to the next level. So let me show you a couple other features in LinkedIn that you can use. So I am going to, again, throw my face up here so that we can continue the conversation. So I'll show you that in a second. So, real-time messaging, people are reaching out to me. The networking is working. So, as you can see, I'm on my main page. We've already gone through the profile, how you can make your profile work best for you. But we talked about hashtags and a couple other things. But now that you're connecting with people, I also wanted to show you how you can connect with groups of people to get more bang for your buck. So we go over to network. And as you can see, recommendations for you are under here based on your recent searches and the people that you're already connected with. The algorithm is going to suggest people that you might be interested in connecting with. So you can come down here and, realtor at Keller Williams, cool, I do want to connect with him. So I just sent him an invitation to connect with me. Real estate broker, done. So you can come down here and kind of connect with people that the algorithm thinks you might want to connect with. But you can also go into different sections. So groups, for instance, there are different groups that have been connected, so social media marketing, probably because I've posted a few videos like this about social media marketing, owners and brokers, you can do real estate, different things, and you can even search for different kinds of groups as well. So if you join that group, then you would be a part of that group and you would have that network that you can it's almost like taking LinkedIn and having a mini LinkedIn that you can market within that small group as well. So if I join social media marketing, it's going to send an invitation requesting by the administrator that I can get to be a part of their group and that I can work with them. They had about 25,000 people in that group, so that's huge. So you can search different groups that you'd be interested in joining. The next tab is companies. So as you can see, these are different companies that the algorithm thinks that I might be interested in. And yes, the National Realtors Association, I'm interested in joining that group or following that group. So there are 153,000, more than that, followers. I want to follow this. So when you follow something, it shows their content on your main page. So even though I'm not individually linked or connected with each and every one of those 153,000 people, all of us will be able to see the same content and connect in a different way from the main page. I also want to follow Realtor.com, Keller Williams, Remax, all of these different things. And you can also search up here. If you search for different companies up there, they will come up and you can follow them. In the previous video, we talked about hashtags, and so here are different things that, different hashtags that the algorithm thinks that I'd be interested in following. And as you scroll down, more and more content pops up. So you can see, they think, oh, I'd be interested in colleges and universities, likely because in my profile I have my education background, and one of the companies I follow is my alma mater, University of Delaware. So definitely, these are different ways that you can kind of have a mini ecosystem within LinkedIn that you can market to. It's definitely very helpful to do that as well. And fun fact, I actually filmed the very first video maybe less than an hour ago, and I've already grown my connections by 3 since then. So social media networking, it definitely helps. It constantly grows if you work at it. So just as I was starting this video, a message popped up. So another thing that I wanted to go into is messaging. So now that I'm connected with a bunch of people, I can go into here and I can message all the people that I'm connected with. And so one of them is, I wanted to show you something that I sent Julie Fritsch. She works at one of the agencies that's near my house, but I don't believe I've ever met her personally. I clicked on her profile, she didn't look familiar to me, so I sent her a quick message. I stopped by your office a few times, and I don't believe we've had the pleasure to meet. and I told her a little bit about my services and my service area. I'd love to grab a cup of coffee sometimes and chat about home inspection needs and how I can partner to make your client's experience even better. Always keep it positive. Always keep it how I can help you. Don't say I need you to use me. Say, always kind of keep it and say, I want to help you and you're offering to your clients. I want to be able to help your clients have a better experience, and please feel free to reach out. I'd love to grab a cup of coffee with you. So definitely recommended. Now, sometimes people will message you and they're just random. You can set up automatic replies. I really don't recommend doing that because people just generally don't like that. So some people send out, little messages, and they have down here, like, this person connected with me, and I can either send these recommended things back to them, or I can click and respond, with my own personal message. So as you can see, I've messaged quite a few people, and that's something that I'm going to be working on in the future coming up, messaging more people with an individual message to them. So as you can see, I said congrats on your work anniversary, and Jim Garvin said thank you. So where do you get that information? In your notifications, it will give you information like this, where it says congratulate Jim Gavin on 11 years at Liberty Realty. So when you do that, you click that button, it will automatically send that message, and he responded. So if you have agents that you work with and you connect with them on LinkedIn, you can see things that are going on in their career or in their lives. Like Carrie here has a birthday, so I want to say happy birthday. When you click that, it opens up a message and it says happy birthday. And you can click send to just have that message, just like I did earlier. Or I can say happy birthday, Carrie. You can change it up if you'd like. Hit send. So now Carrie sees my message, and now we can actually have a personal conversation, which is fantastic. It's really, really highly recommended to do that. So your notifications can give you a lot of information as far as that goes. Now, something that I haven't gone over in the last one that I'm kind of upset that I didn't put in the first one, but I think is really, really important, is that you can actually go into, let me see, I recently searched for an agent that I worked with a lot. You can go in, if you have agents that you work with a lot, or an agent that you really want to work with a lot, you can go into their profile. Like Lawrence Casanova is a friend of mine, and I've worked with him on a few of his clients' inspections, and I can really vouch for him. He's a wonderful realtor. So I'm just using him as an example. If he's watching, hey Cass. So as you can see, he's got a really great headline that we were talking about last time, very short and simple to the point, wonderful profile. But I want to go down here and I want to help him out in his business. We always want to be helpful to, not only a resource for our agents, but we want to be helpful to them as well. So in our profiles, I told you in the previous video to enter your skills and endorsements, all the things, brag about yourself, say these are all the wonderful things that I can do. And so one of the things that you can do is go to your agents and say, I've already endorsed him for real estate. And so Cass, when he was doing his profile, he posted that I am good at real estate. That's under his skills and endorsements. And so he put that as a skill of his. I'm good at real estate. And so all of these other ones that he has, and I'll show you in a second, I'll click on it and expand it. He says, these are all of my skills. Because I've worked with him, I can go in and endorse him and say, yes, I am a third party, and I am saying he says that he has this skill. I am confirming he does indeed have this skill. So he's really good at sales. That's what he says. Well, if I click this button here, I'm endorsing him, and I'm saying he's good, very good, or highly skilled. I think he's very highly skilled. He's a wonderful agent. And so I come down here and I can say, hey, this is more information about how we've worked together directly on the same team or project. I would say that's the closest. And I can hit submit. And so now that shows there are two people who said he's good at real estate, 3 people who said he's good at sales. So I can continue and look and expand it, and I can see these are all of the things that he says that he's good at. So I can go in and I can say, I've never worked on a short sale with him, but he is good at residential homes. So I'm going to say highly skilled, we've worked together, submit. And it shows that I've endorsed him. Now, that sends him a message on his LinkedIn under his notifications. And in his notifications, it says, Rose Buckley has endorsed you. Would you like to accept their endorsement? And then if he clicks yes, then it's an official thing. It's almost like a review. And so it's really, really helpful. It shows your agents that you want to help them look more legitimate on LinkedIn, and it helps them be more searchable as well. So taking that initiative and going out and saying, this agent I work with, I really want to help them out. So let's just say, because Ray is running the meeting, I'm going to go to him, Ray, you got to change your banner. So now we come down here, and I've already endorsed him for single family homes, but let's see what else Ray says that he's good at. He's good at condos and home inspections. I'm going to say, yeah, he's highly skilled, right? I'm going to say, work together on the same team or project. Done. So now, Ray, on your side, you're going to see that I have sent you an endorsement and you can accept it, and then it'll be an official review that others can see. So when you do this, it shows your agents, first of all, your name pops up on their page in their notifications, and they're like, oh, Rose Buckley. They'll see your name, first of all, and that reminds them that you exist. The more touches you can have and the more times they see your name, the more you'll stick out to them, first of all. And second of all, it shows them that you take the time to try and help them improve their business. And they're going to want to work with people who do that, who take the time and who care enough to do that. So let me see, what is my notification? Oh, so now they want me. No, that's fine. I'll congratulate them, why not? So if you constantly go on and you do the endorsements and you're constantly going onto your main page, the home page, and all of the people that I've connected with, if I constantly go in and like their posts, the different articles that they share, their listings, their little memes and things like that, that's another thing that shows that my name pops up in their feed again. So the more times you do that, the more times you get your name into their inbox, the more you're going to stand out and the more they'll remember you. So doing things like liking, endorsing, and constantly connecting with groups and following hashtags, that just grows and grows and grows your network, and it makes people really see you as somebody that they want to work with. So those are a couple of extra tips as far as, and I can do this all day, literally just go down and like all of them. So those are just a few tips and tricks that I recommend that you do, and that'll take your networking to the next level in LinkedIn. I hope you found this to be helpful. A lot of these can be applied to like Facebook and Instagram and things like that. So consider doing Facebook as well, very similar to this. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I hope that this was very helpful to you, and I will talk to you guys later.